Hello everyone, and welcome again to lesson 10 of HTML links. And in this particular lesson we are going to look at the concept of bookmarks. And what is a bookmark? A bookmark is a link that allows you to jump from one section of the page to another section of the page. So in the previous we looked at the links, and while the links allows you to navigate from one page to another, the bookmark allows you to navigate within the same page but within the different sections of the page. And when do we use these bookmarks? We normally use when the page is too long to scroll and you want to navigate while on top. You can navigate to the bottom or to the middle of the page, and also when you are at the bottom you want to navigate to the top. Alright, and for us to be able to use the bookmarks we need to create the ID for the different sections, and then we link using the anchor tag, and we link to that specific ID, so that when we click on that text we are able to navigate to that section. So without a further ado, let's get started and do a practical on how to add the bookmarks in our HTML page. So I'm going to turn over to my Visual Studio, and within this, below here, below this link, I'm going to add one anchor tag, and this is the top heading, and within this top heading I'm going to give it an ID attribute and call it top heading. And then I'm also going to go to the very last content down here, and I'm going to go to this heading here and give it the ID and say bottom heading. And now I'm going to save, and now there is no any changes. So yet if I go back to my page and refresh, you can see that there is no any changes. So this is our first heading, and now I want to be able, when I'm on this top here, I can click on a link and navigate straight to the bottom, and also when I'm at the bottom I can click on a link and navigate straight to the top. So now that I have the ID of the bottom heading and the top heading, then I'm going to come at the top here, I'm going to add an anchor tag right below here, and I'm going to say navigate to the bottom, navigate to bottom. And then the href value, I'm going to specify the href, and the href will be the ID of the bottom, which we call it the bottom heading. So you can as well copy this ID, then come within your href here and start with a hash and then the ID name. And now you're going to save, and also you can come at the bottom here and you're going to add another link just right below here, and you're going to say anchor tag, and then you're going to say navigate top. And once I click on this link, I want to specify the href as the ID of the top element, and that is hash, and say top heading. Alright, now when I save these changes and now go back to the browser, you're going to see that we have this link which says navigate to the bottom, and once I click on this link I'm going to jump straight to the bottom page here, and we have this link says navigate to the top, and once I click this I'm going to navigate straight to the top right here. And so this saves you time to scroll. If the user is on this, they can click to navigate to a specific section of the page. You can even add another link here which says navigate to the middle, and the user can click and they are taken to the middle of the page. So that's all about the bookmarks, and they allow you to navigate from one section of a page to another. With that said, I want to pause this lesson here, and in the next lesson we'll look at the HTML tables. Otherwise, thank you for joining and see you in the next lesson.